It is one of our most popular segments, hashtag Sandlot to the show. We're giving out tough love, but we're giving out good advice. And the way you do it, send in your video of your young player to our Instagram or Twitter account. Use the hashtag Sandlot to the show. Dan O'Dowd, Mark DeRosa here. So this one's a little bit different because we're going to have a little update. Some feedback that was given to the young players by you guys and some of our other analysts. And then these young players have taken that advice and we're going to see the results. It's almost like a little Dr. DeRo, isn't it?
This is like, a big-time Dr. D. This is the my
let's
favorite
get to
part
new ones.
of what we do. So we're going to start with 2 new ones, okay,
Yes.
Dan? Jump in anytime.
I will, Mark.
We're going to Boston. First off, loving the flow of the hair. There's not too much I'm changing right here. This is nice bat-to-ball skills.
No.
Rack this back just a little bit for me, okay?
Just in a loop.
Oh, we're just in a loop?
Yeah.
We don't get to...
You don't get to rack it back.
This ain't in the Elvis. Run this again.
This is
one thing I want you cognizant of, little man. I need to look at the second because this looks perfect right here. Everything lower half is matched up. Just watch out that your barrel doesn't get too far pointed at the pitcher because eventually you got to get A to B. That would be the only thing. Just be a little cognizant of the fact that when you're loading up your hands right here, you almost don't want to get to this position. I'd like to see a little bit more, stay a little bit more.
Well, if he's going to drop his head, you want it to drop maybe more parallel back.
A little bit more parallel, a little. That's a long way to go.
That's a really good swing.
Really gorgeous hack, though. Love the toe tap. Weights on the inside of the back knee. The hands play beautifully. I just want you to the point of contact a little quicker.
And this is
because right there, I mean, you're getting it almost. I mean, that thing's almost here.
It's a great backyard too, right?
Oh yeah. By the way,
that the sunken in
trampoline.
Much safer to do it that way.
Yes.
Get off that tire too. I know you're probably your younger siblings are jumping on that. You can use that.
You hit the ball into the
bang, little tire drill right there.
So we like the swing.
Love the swing.
We're just going to be wary of.
Okay.
That softball player.
She's speaking my language right here.
Okay.
So when I got to the big leagues and I eventually got moved over to the Texas Rangers, Rudy Jaramillo, the hitting coach for the Texas Rangers who changed my life, said, you don't load. Bottom line, you never get to your most powerful position. And that's what I would tell T. Somo right here. You can't go from this static position and forward. You can't.
Okay.
Will not be. There's only one guy doing that right now, and it's Cody Bellinger. But he's taking his hands back with him. So when he's going forward, he's going back with his hands.
Let me ask you this question. They're doing side flips. So to create some load going back, I always question, DeRo, how you can get rhythm going back with a side flip routine.
I don't think you can. I think for me, especially, this was a drill that I kind of shied away from because I had a tendency to almost get too closed off. For her, I hope you understand, run this. There's nothing going back. You're hitting from here and going forward. You want to create something going back, whether it's a toe tap, whether it's a leg kick. A drill I would give to her is get off the tee and almost do a Happy Gilmore. And if you don't know who Happy Gilmore is, you have to know who Happy Gilmore is. You get the movie and you lock in. But almost, I want you walking towards the tee and creating some type of rhythm so you feel what it's like to get back in a load and create some type of rhythm going forward. Because the swing's not bad, you're just powerless. It's just like anything else. If you're gonna punch somebody, you're gonna get down here and bang, you're gonna attack them like boom. You're not just gonna go.
And Dad, if you're the one doing those flips, get out front on the flips, not from the side.
Okay. Now I mentioned we have a little update component now to this particular edition of Sandlot to the show. We're going to take a look at some of the previous clips that were sent in and listen to the advice our analysts gave, and then we're going to see how the young players applied it. Check this out.
Hit around your front side a little bit. I used to run into this as a player. You get a little rotational. A guy who does this, Eugenio Suarez, but he stays in a big part of the field. Just make sure you're not in and out right-handed. If you're going to come around your front side, you still want to make sure you're staying through the big part of the field. When I went back to edit to watch this,
Yeah.
you talk about a kid who's made necessary changes. This is beautiful.
Yeah, that's good.
His left-handed swing is absolutely gorgeous. From the right side, I mean, you've squared yourself up, not hitting around that front side, allowing your hips to clear.
Yeah.
The hand, I mean, that is a beautiful swing right there. One technique, take it a step farther because you're advanced. I'd almost like to see you do the one-arm drill. And what I mean by that is take the bottom hand, take the top hand off the bat. This is your steering wheel right here. Your left hand's your steering wheel. Sammy Sosa used to say all the time, steering wheel, power cord, okay? You could almost go one-handed and feel that steering wheel taking you through the big part of the field. But that swing's flawless right there.
Good job,
Matt Verdon, that is nice. To make that change so quick, with the left-handed stroke, I can't imagine he's not dominating his level.
Good stuff. All right, here's another one that was sent in a while back. Listen to the advice given, and we'll show you the result.
You got separation, maybe a little bit too much separation for me at the top. You don't want your hands to get into a position where they almost feel locked out. And then if we're getting really technical here, there's not much going back to the inside of the back knee. What I mean by that, you're hitting from a static position right here and going forward. I'd like to see something going into the inside of this back knee to feel a load. Best thing to be in the world is coachable. Look at him relax his hands. He's not getting to that stuck position back here anymore, Dan. He's kind of.
He was barred before that.
He was barred out here.
That's really a great.
Really relaxed his
Look at
hands.
that. That's great.
He's sinking into the inside of his back knee.
Yeah, that's really good.
Beltron 51984. Hat tip to you.
That's good.
That's
Good
nice.
stuff.
That's great. Shows
right.
aptitude right
Dr. DeRo's a pediatrician, apparently. Good stuff. All right.
So good. Both of them.
Love that. All right, Dan, you've got some clips. Let's see what you got.
Yeah, mostly infield work on my clips. So, right here, the one thing I want to start out with, DeRo and Roflo. Okay, Soul, FL, Dad. First of all, Jacob, you got to slow down. See how Story is under control. Everything he does is under control. One, you're trying to go a little too fast. Number two, do the drill properly each and every time. Baseball's a game of movement patterns. So you're just trying to get the feel for catching and moving your feet, not barehanding the ball at this age. That doesn't fly. Very, very simple things. Look the ball into the glove, make a strong step and throw, just like Trevor Story's doing. Don't try to do anything way too quick and don't try to get too fancy at this age.
One thing, can I just jump in on that? One thing, I love how he squares his shoulders up to his target, but if you're gonna square your shoulders up to your target, have some body awareness on the lower half. So you're running like this and you're squaring up. Lock it in, man. Get here, bang. Get the lower half.
I think he did it there right
there.
A little
Yeah.
loose with it. Tighten
Yeah.
it up. And Dad, keep the shot in frame for us, please.
Boy, that's
we go.
we are very, very tough with the photography.
Okay, Nico. Okay, again, same thing for me. Just work on one drill at a time. Great drill, but you're going too fast. You gotta maximize one thing. So now look at Ronnie Washington and his work with the Braves. Same thing, simple drills, hands out in front. Don't try to do too quick. Get your elbow off of your other thigh and into a position. Get into your legs a little bit more where your butt's down and you're on your toes a little bit more. But you're trying to do too quick. Stay the front on drill until you can master the front on drill. Then turn to the side, then turn to your front side on your pick drill. Don't try to do all three at one time. Great drill to work with, great cold weather drill because you can do this anywhere. But that's too much for me, D.
I like that Ron Washington.
Got nice
drill.
hands, though.
Really, really nice hands, really soft. Great drill to develop all that. Just slow down and master one thing at a time.
It's funny, this has got me thinking of something. When I was a little kid, when I was bored at my house, I swear to you, I used to lay down on my living room floor. And I did it every night, pretty much. You talk about touch and feel, and no, I'm serious. And I used to throw the ball and trying to barely nip my ceiling.
And you would try to get this right spin on the ball.
Right
too.
spin on it.
Catch it and grab
25
2
with
seams.
my right hand, 25 with my left hand, and soften up my hands
And
that way.
Robert said he used to lay on the floor and do the exact same thing.
That's it.
The other point I want to reach out is
Little
that
touch and feel.
how he gets his hands out in front. You've got to get your hands a little bit further out in front. You're a little too deep. See? You got to get your hands a little. That's too deep. You got to keep them out front. You got to catch the short hop out front. That's good. Good drill.
Liking the pick.
Very good. Yeah.
Eco, picking and grinning.
All right, what do you got here? Oh, we
Okay.
got the flat glove there.
Okay. First of all, for me, at this age, I want them using a regular glove, not a flat glove.
Okay. All right.
They got to learn to catch the ball with a regular glove first. You're getting a little too far from an advanced standpoint. I saw Omar Vizquel do this drill all the time, but that's Omar Vizquel. And so and then the other thing is when he's catching the ball, I want him to be able to catch the ball, hands out front, and make the proper step and throw, not glide to the side. Parents, just execute fundamental, simple things to start with. And in this case, so Cade can really, really feel what it's like just to catch the ball, transfer in his glove, make the proper step, align his shoulder, and make a firm throw to his dad in the house. Mom must love this, throwing a hard baseball in the house against walls.
Very, very
survival of the fittest
Really, really
right here.
good right here.
Boy,
But again, same
risky.
thing I said when I started the thing out, too fast. You just go slow so it's fundamentally done the right way.
Okay, we got one more. Ethan here. Got more. Oh, more infield work.
I like
Good.
Ethan. I like Ethan a lot. Ethan does a good job. This is a really good drill. The only thing I'd like to see Ethan do a little bit better, DeRo, is see how Tulo plays through every ball.
Yeah.
Ethan stopping his feet as he goes to catch the ball. I want to see him move his feet. Keep moving your feet. Don't stop your feet, guys. Keep moving your feet all the way through the ball. It'll help develop your movement patterns and your athleticism. In your ability to be able to catch the ball.
that.
Tulo was awesome being able to do that. Always kept his feet moving through the ball.
Once again, if you have videos, hit us up on Twitter and Instagram, tag us, and then use the hashtag Sandlot to the show.